Hey guys, Jeremy here, and it is Monday night, and I am tired, and I'm sweating a little bit, and this freaking Georgia heat, oh my goodness, it was like 95 today. It was just, excruciating, but I'm here now, and I wanted to share with you guys some of the things that I picked up over the past week or so, kind of keep you guys in the loop, because even though I'm really busy these days, I love doing these videos, and I always want to make videos for you guys. So let me show you some of the things that I picked up recently. Let's start with this guy here. This is, of course, Funko Pops. I always got to start with the Funko Pops, right? So this is Crillon from the new Dragon Ball Z line that includes Goku, Gohan, Krillin, Bulma, Majin Buu, and Trunks. I don't think I'm forgetting any of them. But this is great, you know, Krillin with those iconic dots in the middle of his forehead, and Krillin is the man. You know, even though as far as his strength goes, he became pretty much useless at like right when the Cybermen came with Vegeta and Nappa. I think that's the point where Krillin kind of became like, all right, you're here to distract, and you're here to buy us time until Goku comes back. But man, he's stuck in there. So bless you, Krillin. So good old Krillin. I love these. I love his shoes that he has. That's great. Also from the Dragon Ball Z line, the one that I wanted the most, and the one that I imagine that most people want the most, is Goku on the Nimbus cloud, the flying Nimbus, and excuse me, this is Goku, not from Dragon Ball Z, but from the original Dragon Ball, because he is younger and he has his tail. He still has his tail, and he still has that pole arm, that stick that he no longer used really in Dragon Ball Z. But this is just great, this Nimbus Cloud, and this Funko Pop actually has some weight to it. This is a very solid piece right here for this Nimbus Cloud, and this is just such a good look. I think this is the best Dragon Ball Z pop to date. You know, rarity aside with Golden Frieza or, you know, Metallic Vegeta, you know, just as far as the design goes and everything that comes with it, I've got to give Goku all of the credit. Just looking at some of the paint on this guy, the paint is not perfect. You know, it gets a little weird, like right around here. It gets a little splotchy or whatever, but I still love it. Still love Goku. He's everybody's favorite. So that's all I have from Dragon Ball Z. I didn't go back to the original GameStop where I first picked up Trunks and looked for Bulma. I haven't done that. And I haven't made a really big effort to find Majin Buu. I kind of have a feeling I know where he is, but I just haven't gotten the chance to. The last Funko Pop I want to show you is Winston from Overwatch. That's that pretty new still video game that has come out recently from Activision Blizzard. It is a competitive first-person shooter game, and the characters have a ton of personality. If you're familiar with Team Fortress, think that, but with a lot of other characters. It's kind of like that. And this is Winston, one of the characters from the game. He's a super intelligent ape, gorilla, and he has these cool glasses, and he just looks great. This is a 6-inch pop, so you know, if you got him and Krillin side by side, you can see the huge difference between them. And I'm a big fan of 6-inch pops, as you guys probably already know. So when I saw him at GameStop, I was like, hey man, you gotta do it. I don't have Overwatch, I haven't played it, but I have watched so many other people play it for a long time. Looks like it's a really great game, but I do love the design of the characters. There's other characters in that line for Overwatch. Not all of them, because there's a lot of characters in Overwatch, but sort of like the main roster that they've been sort of showing a lot of. They got a lot of Funko Pops of those guys, so Winston's the only 6-inch one. Now the other three, the next three figures I'm going to show you are all wrestling figures, and we're going to start here with Shawn Michaels. This is the Elite Shawn Michaels from the, I believe it's the WWE Network flashback, or just something along those lines there. And this is Shawn Michaels, which right now, there's actually a couple of Shawn Michaels that have come out recently, pretty much around the same time. You can get, I got this guy from Toys R Us, And then there's another one that I believe is a Walgreens exclusive where he's wearing some Degeneration X attire. So if you're looking for any Shawn Michaels Elite figures, that's where you need to look. Look at Toys R Us and then check out Walgreens to see if you can get the Degeneration X version of this guy. But, you know, looks pretty cool. The face scan on him definitely looks like Shawn Michaels. You know, he's smiling and he's happy. So, you know, of course, if he was in the ring, he wouldn't necessarily be looking like that while he's wrestling. Also, it's pretty interesting how they painted on the chest hair and the stomach hair and everything. But when you have a Shawn Michaels figure, I mean, you got to have him in that pose right there, you know. And he has ankle pivot and he has some great flexibility in all the joints. So, you know, it's pretty easy to get him into this position without it being too stiff. You know, you can definitely do it. And I like this guy. $20. So find him in Toys R Us if you can. The next one that I got is not a very desirable one, but this is Goldust. I forget what Elite series this is from, Elite 30 something. You probably see a lot of Goldust in your store because there are just some Elites that just stay on the shelves for a long time, like Daniel Bryan, Brock Lesnar, The Undertaker, when he was in that same line with Brock Lesnar, I think. What are some other shelf warmers that I've seen? Well, there's plenty. And Goldust was one of them. But the reason why I got this Goldust here is because Target, on the Cartwheel app, if you don't know, Target's Cartwheel app that you can get on Android or iOS, they are offering 50% off any WWE Elite action figure. That's not including the Hall of Fame series, just the regular Elites. It doesn't matter if it's Elite 42, 43, doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's not Hall of Fame. But you can use that Cartwheel app and you can get them for 50% off. So I got this Goldust for like $9 and something, which, you know, even for a shelf warmer, that is a great deal for a WWE Elite figure. So if you're looking for some, download that Cartwheel app. It's free. And use it and go hit up some Targets and get yourself some Elites. So I got this Goldust here. I think they did a really good job as far as his face scan goes. I'm going to leave the jacket on because I think they did a great job with the jacket. And he'll look nice next to my Stardust. Even though Stardust that I have is a basic, I'm going to probably have to buy the Elite Stardust online, especially since he has those 2 tag team titles. And the last figure that I want to show you is another basic, but it's a special basic. It's John Cena. As you can see, he's wearing the chase belt. So when I got the Shawn Michaels, I looked and he was just right there up front. And even though I'm not a collector of the basic figures, it has to be a very special exception. Like I thought the Stardust looked really nice and I wanted Stardust. And for the female wrestlers, I will get them as well since they tend to have more basics than Elites. But I got this guy because he came with the chase belt. And I don't necessarily know the rarity of the chase belt. What is it, like 1 per case or something? I don't know. But because I saw the chase belt, I just had to get it because it was the first time that I actually seen one in the wild and I actually wanted to get it. The first time I saw a chase belt, I wasn't collecting WWE figures, so I didn't care. I really didn't even know what it was. It was a Triple H. But now that I've seen this John Cena, I was like, yeah, I gotta pick him up. So it is my first John Cena, and he happens to have that chase belt. Of course, it's nowhere near as nice as the regular belts that you get with the nice gold metallic look to them, but it is still something that is considered a rarity, so that's why I wanted it. And from what I understand, I looked at an interview with, I forget his name, but he's basically like the designer for a lot of the WWE figures. I believe a question came up about these chase belts, and next time around, I don't think they're going to be using chase belts. They're going to be incorporating perhaps something else in order to signify a rare figure. So come like next year or so, maybe, no more chase belts, maybe. So yeah, that's it. Is that all? Yep, that is all. That's all the stuff that I have gotten so far. I've shown you everything in this video and in the last video. But of course, the hunt still continues, and I'm still going to be looking for more stuff as I'm out. And when I do find those things, and I think they're cool, I'm going to be sure to show them to you and share them with you. So I am going to head off now. It is 7:53, and that means I need to get ready for Monday Night Raw. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'm Jeremy, and I'll talk to you later.